That feeling of being pulled in a dozen directions? It's the signature of modern life. This collective mental fog isn't just stressful, it's costing the global economy $1 trillion a year. For you, the fight is constant. You switch between apps and tasks over 1,200 times daily. After each of those switches, your brain needs over 23 minutes to fully get back on track. But you can reclaim that lost focus. We'll show you the brain science of using daily rituals as your shield. This overload isn't just a feeling. It's a physical threat that can shrink your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part for memory and decisions. We try to cope with multitasking, but it's a myth. Cognitive science shows it just makes you slower and more prone to errors. And now there's AI brain fry. Managing multiple AI systems is creating a new level of cognitive fatigue and mental fog. The problem is immense. So how can a simple coffee ritual be the answer? The secret is in which part of your brain does the work. Think of rituals as mental Sabbaths. They create rest for your brain by stopping the constant, draining stream of micro-decisions. So, rituals are the solution. Now let's get into the neurological mechanics of why they are so potent. A ritual works through cognitive offloading. Your brain has two gears, one for new problems and an efficient one for automatic habits. Your prefrontal cortex is the CEO, making hard calls and tiring easily. The basal ganglia is the factory floor, running processes automatically. So, your coffee ritual, it moves the task from the tired CEO to the efficient factory floor, saving that mental energy for big challenges. This automation also has a powerful emotional benefit. It calms your brain's alarm system, the amygdala, by creating predictability. And why do rituals feel satisfying? Completing one triggers a small dopamine release. This micro reward reinforces the habit, making you repeat it. So rituals save energy, calm anxiety, and create their own reward. Now let's see how you can build them effectively in practice. The first rule is to start small. Your brain builds habits with consistency, not intensity. A daily 2-minute action beats 1 hour a month. A powerful strategy is an anchor ritual for your first hour. No phones, no email. This period sets your mental trajectory for the entire day. Add a simple biological cue to this morning routine. 10 minutes of sunlight. It supports your circadian rhythm, boosting mood and focus. Use micro rituals to break the stress loop during the day. When overwhelmed, try 60 seconds of deep box breathing to engage your vagus nerve. Activating the vagus nerve is like a switch, shifting your body from fight or flight to rest and digest, physically lowering your heart rate. But what if your day is too chaotic for a fixed schedule? The power isn't in a rigid plan, but in the process of planning itself. This goes deeper than just managing tasks. Rituals shape your identity. Every time you complete one, you signal to your brain, I am someone who shows up. Sometimes the most powerful rituals are about what you don't do. A strict rule of no email after a set time creates a boundary for mental recovery. It's not always about adding things, but also subtracting them. What is one negative ritual you could implement tonight to protect your mind? This boundary isn't a luxury. It's a direct defense against the chronic stress that, as we saw, can physically damage your prefrontal cortex. Let's connect this all together. We began with the chaos of 1,200 daily app switches. That is a relentless assault on your prefrontal cortex. Daily rituals are your strategy to delegate tasks away from that exhausted CEO. You move routines to the automated factory floor of your basal ganglia. This delegation saves energy, calms the amygdala's anxiety, and activates the dopamine reward system. You become less stressed and more driven. A daily ritual is not just a routine. It is a complete neurological strategy for thriving in a world of information overload. We've seen the cost of overload and the brain science behind the solution. The path is clear. Master your minutes with intentional, repeated actions. You don't need a massive life overhaul. Start tonight. Decide on one small 2-minute ritual for tomorrow, like preparing your coffee maker. This small act of consistency is the first step to reclaiming your focus, calming the chaos, and building a life of intention. You are not powerless. What is the one ritual you will commit to starting tomorrow? Share it in the comments below to make that commitment real.